Hello everyone. Can the government track everything about you, your fingerprints, your eyes, your identity, and still say it's legal? This is a real question behind India's biggest constitutional case, the Aadhaar case. India introduced Aadhaar, a 12-digit unique ID to make sure subsidies reach the right people. Sounds useful, right? But here's the twist. To get this ID, people had to give their biometric data, fingerprints, and iris scan. Soon, Aadhaar became almost mandatory for everything bank account, SIM card, even school admissions. That's when a retired judge stepped in and said, "Wait, isn't this violation of our privacy?" The case reached the Supreme Court, but before deciding Aadhaar, the court had to answer a bigger question. Is privacy a fundamental right? In 2017, the court said yes, privacy is part of Article 21. Then came the final battle in 2019 before five-judge bench. Petitioners argued that Aadhaar enables state surveillance, collection of biometric data violates bodily autonomy, lack of data protection law, and Aadhaar Act passed as a money bill, which is unconstitutional, and mandatory linking violates the freedom and dignity. In short, Aadhaar is equal to surveillance plus risk to personal data. In reply, government argued Aadhaar ensures targeted delivery of subsidies, prevents corruption and leakages, minimal data is collected, strong safeguard exists, no mass surveillance, so authentication is limited. In short, government said no, Aadhaar helps the poor get benefits without corruption. And here is the final verdict. The court held that Aadhaar is valid but only for government welfare schemes. Aadhaar is constitutionally valid with limitations. The court upheld Aadhaar is valid for welfare schemes linking Aadhaar with subsidies, LPG, PDS, and the other thing is valid based on reasonable restrictions plus legitimate state aim. Section 7 of Aadhaar Act upheld mandatory Aadhaar allowed for government benefits. No mass surveillance. Court held Aadhaar does not create a surveillance state. Further, court held Aadhaar cannot be forced for bank account, mobile SIM card, private companies. Court basically said welfare is important but privacy matters too. But one judge strongly disagreed. He said the law is unconstitutional and dangerous for privacy. To conclude, even in the digital world, your privacy is your fundamental right and no system is above the constitution.